I want to be remembered as somebody that came in 30 years before his time. Porque yo creo que es lo que pasa. Es duro para mí ser pionero, porque el pionero no se aprecia hasta después de muchos años. Como el pintor Van Gogh, él nunca supo que se vendió ninguna pintura de él, porque no se vendía.
That was an interview that I conducted with Freddy Fender so many years ago. It was in Los Angeles, and it was backstage before one of his performances. And of course, we'd known each other for a long time, and when he knew that I was there, he says, "Come on back here, we gotta talk, catch up." And he told a story about his life. Dice, me dijo, he vivido pobre, he vivido con dinero, sin dinero, con esposa, sin esposa. He says, he vivido viviendo la mala vida y la buena vida. Y ahora en esta edad conozco y sé que la buena vida es en este momento, right this very moment. Who could tell the story best than Freddy himself? And if not here, he's not with us, but he is with us. And Augie Meyers and Max Baca, who worked with Freddy, the Texas Tornadoes, for so many years. We're so honored to have you guys here to talk about
Thanks for having us.
Our dear friend and brother in the music.
Yes.
We're just so honored to have you guys here. Augie, you guys performed last night, ¿verdad?
Yes.
Y'all were in Rockport?
Rockport.
Tell us about it. How was it?
It was fantastic, and most of all, it was hot. It was
very
hot.
Texas.
Flacco, man, we were up there sweating up a storm, but having a great time.
And that's what it's all about. The stories that we want to talk about are Freddy and how it is that you guys first connected.
I met Freddie in 1958. We had a Battle of the Bands contest in San Antonio, and he came with his manager. What his name was, I can't remember. Anyway, he showed him down. I remember Doug saw him say, "There's Freddie," you know. And so we walked up and we introduced ourselves, and we became friends then, you know.
Instantly. He was one of those kind of guys that you take to.
Oh, yeah, you just fall in love with him right away, you know.
Sure.
And Freddie would be on the road traveling so much, and he was a very comical guy. He could tell a story, make you laugh on the way. I remember the time he called Vanjie on the phone, but his cell phone said, "Please deposit 50 cents." I'm serious. And he said, "Augie, you call him." And I called him. "Please deposit 50. I said, "It's saying the same thing." He flew out the window. He just kept going.
Goodness. Max,
That was
I know that
great.
you share a lot of memories. Let us know how you came about it, how you got introduced to Freddie and then started, of course, part of the Tornadoes.
Yeah, I joined the Texas Tornadoes, but at first when I sat in with them in Albuquerque, New Mexico at the Coliseum, it was sold out.
Wow.
Sold out for over 40,000 people. And so Flacco had called me and said, "Hey, bring your bajo and sit in with us." And so I went and I played, and then after the show, in the dressing room, I went up to Freddie and he says, "Hey, Max Baca," and he goes, "Hey, well," he goes, "don't think you're just going to come in and play the Texas Tornadoes because you're not even from Texas." He goes, he goes,
Goodness.
and I'm like, "Freddie, okay?" And I said, "Oh, I'm just sitting in, you know." And he said, and then so the next day we flew out to San Diego, and he had the engineer record the set. And so they called me, Doug Sam, Freddie, and Augie and Flacco called me to the room, and then they said, "Hey man, we heard you play, you know." And Freddie says, "Welcome to the Texas Tornadoes."
Whoa.
Nice.
That was a cool christening. That was a
really-
christening
yeah.
right there for
And
sure.
ever since then, you know, Freddie, you know, he seemed like he was hard in the beginning, but once you knew Freddie, he'd come to San Antonio, he'd call me, he goes, "Come on, I'll take you to go eat, you know, go have Red Lobster or something, or whatever." You know, he liked steak. He liked to eat steak quite a bit, you know. And you always had to have candies, you know, when you're on the road with him because he was
Sure,
diabetic, you know.
absolutely.
And so sometimes his sugar would go low, and we'd give him a candy or something.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, guys? We have so much to talk about, Freddie, and share your life stories as well because of what you guys have accomplished throughout the years and how it is that all of you, Freddie, Augie, Max, Flacco, how you all made this magic for the moment that it happened when you guys were as the Texas Tornadoes. We have so much more to talk about. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more, this special edition of Domingo Live as we celebrate. Of course, we're going to celebrate Freddie in a big way, but we've got a song I understand that you guys are going to do.
Sure.
El Rancho Grande?
Oh, I love it.
I remember when I was a kid, there was, I had one of them Ernie and Bert turntables, you know.
Yes.
And I had a 45. And one side it was Wasted Days and Wasted Nights.
Yes.
And the flip side was the Rancho Grande.
El Rancho
And is
Grande.
that why you picked that
That's how I
song
picked-
for the
yes,
tribute
yes.
album? I love
Yes.
that.
Well, let's do that right now. Los Tex Maniacs, El Rancho Grande right now.